Where is fear holding you back? We all have fears, but I also want to share a fear that came up yesterday. I had a potential prospect. I found out they're in the same industry as my trade business. They're a painter. And they're stuck and they really want to take their business to the next level and they don't know where to go. But their fear is if they reach out to me, potentially it's a conflict of interest and I'm going to either steal their secrets, steal their business, take their marketing, whatever. I'm not sure where it is, but there's a fear there that working with me will be detrimental to the business. And it got me thinking about coming from that perspective of fear. Now, if I rewind 10 years ago, so 2014, I was fortunate enough to be asked to speak at a business event. There was 70 painting business owners at this event, and I was going to talk about sales and marketing. And never once did I feel a fear of sharing. Now, I had a massive fear of public speaking and I freaked out right up until the minute I had to talk. Massive fear talking in public. But I didn't have a fear of sharing what was working for me at the time. And over that 60 to 90 minutes, 60 minutes of presentation, 30 minutes of Q&A, I shared the exact blueprint of QPaint's marketing system, the strategies, and the principles behind that, and the belief system that drove those principles and strategies that we use for our marketing and our sales in QPaint. Shared it to 70 business owners in the same city that I lived in. And I didn't notice at the time, I mean, just started thinking about it, I had zero fear that I was going to become less than after that presentation. If anything, I thought this would be great to share so everyone can get better. And I've had that same belief pattern all the way through, because 2014 rolled to 2015, did more presentations and seminars, 16, 17, fell into coaching, where I have consistently shared the blueprint of what works in a business through my experience, through what I've learned and what I've actioned in the real world stuff. I've shared it consistently right up to today, right up to right now, we consistently now as a team help business owners around the country, dozens and dozens of them, and I've helped hundreds and hundreds of businesses with the same principle. Show them how to do it, not tell them anything, show them how to do it. And it's interesting that I never thought about this before, that fear of scarcity, like there's not enough work out there, the fear that if I share something, I'm going to lose it, the fear that asking for help, I'm going to become less than, holds a lot of people back. And I'm wondering, is it holding you back? Is that fear that if I ask for help or share what's working with me, am I going to get less than, lose work, lose something in the process? I can tell you by experience, it is the complete opposite. Because the thing that you let it go, it improves you. Now, I didn't know this at the time. And I've only come to learn this over the years, that the more I share, the better I get. As a business owner, my ultimate goal is to just get better. When I become better at things grow. The goal is better. The result is growth and improvement. So the more I'm out there sharing what I'm doing to more and more people, by default, I'm relearning what I'm doing and become better at the thing. Today, so 2024, we've moved to the point where we help a lot of people in the community, we help a lot of people one-on-one coaching, and then I have some time where I can work with 5 business owners at a time, where we catch up for 3 days in a very intimate setting, where I will in detail outline what I do, how I do it, in detail, so they can see under the hood what's actually happening. Do I have a fear that I'm going to become less than or lose in the process? No, not at all. If anything, it's like the more I think about it, it's like a psychological superpower that when you share that information and you invite people in and you show them what you're going to do, here's another way of saying it. Call your shot. I'm going to do X. I'm going to do X by doing X, A, B, and C, and D, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to call the shot in advance. And then I'm going to invite a small group of intimate people and show them the process that I'm going to call that shot, do that thing while I'm calling the shot, invite them in and get them to watch along the journey, and then they can improve their business by calling their shot in their business. So what happens to me is, it's like I create a team environment. And in that environment, it creates a network of abundance where everyone is encouraging and growing each other's businesses, not by contraction and holding back, by sharing and encouraging. Being better and growing, not cutting back and contracting and trying to grow. Do you see how it's really difficult to contract and hold tight and grow? And if you want to get better and grow, you're going to have to let go of the things that you think you know and invite in the things that other people are working for them. I heard this saying many times. I've just heard it recently, a couple of weeks ago. But there's an interview with, Wayne Gretzky, ice hockey. I don't follow the sport, but I know who he is. He's like the GOAT of ice hockey. And he said the secret to his success in ice hockey was where most other players skated to where the puck was. His skill set was going to where the puck was going to be. So the anticipation of where it's going to be. He would call the shot. Jordan, same thing, the GOAT. Jordan would call his shot. I'm gonna do X. I'm gonna do this. Call the shot and then tell people to shot and then follow and do the shot. Now, I'm not Gretzky, I'm not Jordan, but the same principle applies to you and your business. For me, when I work intimately with those 5 people, 2 times a year, we catch up for 3 days. And I do this in our coaching sessions as well, is I call the shot, I map it out, I show you how we do it, and then guide you along the way for you to do it yourself. If I had any fear that was holding me back and I didn't show, it would be very difficult for me to get better because I'm just playing in my own little bubble. And same with you in your business. Are you playing in your own little bubble? So consider that if fear is holding you back from reaching out and getting some help because you're scared to look under the hood, eventually you're going to have to get to a point where your business needs to be led by you, and you need to step out and call the shot and call where you're going to go, make the commitment and go for it. You don't want to be sitting in the grandstands. You want to be on the field playing. And it doesn't matter. You win or you learn. The only way you lose is if you don't play the shot. You don't go for the goal. You don't call it and go for it. Where is fear holding you back when you're contracting? Are you calling your shot? If you'd like to learn more, hit me up. Love to share with you. We show people. We don't tell people. And I'm not afraid to show you what works. Because the more I show you, the better you get, the better I get. Because I have to keep growing and I get better and better, you get better and we all win. Anyway, stay cool, be well. And as usual, see you next week. Bye.